Hi and welcome to Velocity Banking by GCHVB. Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by debt? Are you tired of making only small dents in your balances, despite your best efforts? It's time to try Velocity Banking. This strategy uses debt weapons as your primary account, allowing you to pay off high-interest loans and debts with lump sums, also known as chunking. This strategy is especially helpful for those who have a hard time saving money, have poor credit, or have limited income streams. But Velocity Banking is about more than just paying off debt. It's also about increasing cash flow, lowering expenses, and building credit. With Velocity Banking, you can take control of your financial future and achieve your goals. So, how does Velocity Banking work? The first step is to create a budget that tracks your income, expenses, debts, and cash flow. This will give you a clear picture of your financial situation and help you make informed decisions about your money. Income represents all the money coming into your household, including salaries, Social Security benefits, and other sources of revenue. Expenses include both fixed expenses, like rent and mortgage payments, and discretionary spending, like subscriptions and entertainment. Debt represents the total amount you owe, plus interest and taxes on liabilities. And cash flow is the difference between your income and expenses. It's the money you have left over at the end of the month to pay off debts and save. Once you have a handle on these numbers, it's time to compare traditional banking to Velocity Banking. Traditional banking involves depositing your income into a checking account, paying bills from that account, and using whatever is left over for discretionary spending, emergencies, or savings. However, this often leaves people living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to get ahead. Velocity Banking, on the other hand, uses a different approach. It involves setting up multiple accounts, each with a specific purpose, and using them in a strategic way to pay off debt and build wealth. By using OPM, other people's money, and following the principles of budgeting, knowing your numbers, and maximizing cash flow, you can take control of your finances and achieve financial freedom. To get a good understanding of these benefits, let's look at an example of how Velocity Banking compares to traditional banking. Traditional banking. Imagine you have a monthly income of $5,000 and expenses of $3,000. Using traditional banking, you deposit your income into a checking account and pay your expenses from that account. This leaves you with $2,000 in cash flow. The problem with this method is that the $3,000 in expenses is dead money. It's gone forever and cannot be reused or recovered. Now, let's compare this to Velocity Banking using a credit card, personal line of credit, home equity line of credit, or even your 401k as debt weapons. With the same income and expenses, you apply your income to one of these debt weapons and pay your expenses with it. This still leaves you with $2,000 in cash flow. But here's where it gets interesting. Let's say one of your expenses was a $25 payment towards the debt weapon. By directing your income to the debt weapon instead of your checking account, that payment becomes part of your cash flow. So, in this case, your cash flow is actually $2,025. Plus, you can continue using the debt weapon, and when you get paid, you can apply your paycheck to the full balance due, thereby avoiding high interest charges. The real beauty of Velocity Banking is the ability to chunk or make large lump sum payments to high interest loans and debts, paying them down much faster and saving valuable interest. This is made possible by leveraging the power of debt weapons like credit cards, personal lines of credit, home equity lines of credit, and even your 401k. As you can see, Velocity Banking allows you to keep and reuse your debt money, resulting in a higher overall cash flow and more flexibility in managing your finances. So, if you're ready to take control of your debt and build wealth, give Velocity Banking a try. Email GCHBB for a free budget sheet and learn more about how this powerful strategy can help you achieve financial freedom. Remember, with the right tools and strategies, you can turn your financial dreams into a reality.